Okay, good morning everybody. That's not very good. What time is it? Is it even morning anymore? Yeah, it's 11:30. Okay, I've been making some really shitty quality videos lately. I loaded that one this morning and I looked at it a little while later, the one about singing the bench and doing the hell. Somebody got an old iPhone 10 they want to send me? I'd be really appreciative. I'm going to start a Patreon account, okay, and hit subscribe and like my channel, and if you could, because of the algorithms on YouTube, can you make a comment like, say, Frank, you're losing it, or Frank, you're the greatest guy that ever lived, or Frank, you know, geez, the world revolves around you, something fun, okay? Don't get me riled up, okay? I don't need that. I try to make it light, fun. I try to make it about the dogs, about just cool stuff. Okay, I am going to try to improve the quality. I think I'm going to go over to the iPhone store and pick myself up one of these new iPhones. I've been with them for long enough. They said, come on, get a phone for cheap. I don't know what it is. It's like $15 a month or something like that for the phone. One of these new ones for... Anyways, I could go on. There's probably about 500,000 plans out there of what a guy should do and shouldn't do. But anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I have a... Somebody told me I'm not speaking up enough too. Okay, like I'm trying my best, you guys. I really am. I made a rubber mold. Maybe we'll cut that out, and we'll maybe make a cup of coffee. And I don't know what happened to my little doggies. Did you guys take off on me? Yeah, they took off on me. It's ugly out there. It's horrible out there. Like, seriously. I can't get over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to try to find a couple different locations here. I might get the drill out and put some new holes in and make the mount up a little higher. But anyways, I'll get back to you. Okay, let's get some light on in here. You know what? I'm going to start using the lights no matter what, because it's just dark. I don't know. Maybe it's just me today. I showed you a great video about this one here. No, actually, I actually had to delete this video of cutting this mold. I'm pretty sure. Because I left a jaw bag and another jaw bag on the counter. And it had some people's names on it and phone numbers. And you can't do that. You have to be conscious of what you're doing in these videos. And sometimes I'd like to say that I'm the sharpest tack in the box. But unfortunately, I'm just a brick short of a full load. Only kidding, only kidding. I'm doing pretty good. I like to have a little bit of humor. Okay, so remember I just said I threw this one in the Vulcanizer the other day there. Somebody sent me a piece that needed to be repaired. And I thought, you know what, it would make a great mold to do. Okay, so sometimes, let's get this down a little bit. Sometimes it's a little tough to get the backing plates off of the... Oh, you're not kidding today. Wow. There we go. Okay. See that? Sometimes you just got to go to the other side. Okay, and then, okay, that comes off. Remember, there's an X here. You see the X? The X is important. It lets you know where the piece is inside, and you can pull off a little corner of the rubber now, of the silicone. Shout out to my friends at Castaldo. This is the econosil. It's a putty-like material. I've been making molds for 40 years. Yeah, it gotta be 40 years. And the old vulcanized rubber was a tough nut. You had to pack that frame right because it was all just pieces of rubber. You couldn't pack it like putty. And a mold like this would take really like 10, 15 minutes to pack. And the larger ones would be even longer, because you had to cut up all the little pieces and force them into the crevices, and it wasn't a putty. This stuff here, I when it came out, oh, I don't know how many years ago it was, probably, you know, maybe I'm dating myself, but maybe 15 years ago it came out, somewhere close to that. And somebody at one of these, it was Lacey West, I think it was Ralph from Lacey West all those years ago, and he knew I made lots of rubber molds. He says, hey, have you tried this stuff? And I've never looked back. Lacey West is a great company too, if you need stuff. Look them up on the internet, if you're not in the Lower Mainland. Okay. That's why I got 10% off there, okay, guys? Okay, let's cut this mold. I'm only kidding, I don't get 10% off. Be lucky if they even open the door for me. Another pair of work glasses. Okay, now, X. I know that this is a round disc, so I could really cut it from either end. This one's a no-brainer. I wanted to do a nice, easy one for you. I had to put a new hook blade on here the other day. So make a score about 1 millimeter or so into the pattern, all the way into the silicone mold, all the way around. Somebody also said to me that they think I like talking in my head, that I don't really finish what I start sometimes. And I'm finishing the sentences in my head. Maybe I am. Okay, can you see that? Okay. So now, let's pull off one of these ones here. Let's see what this is. It's NFG. But you see that score does? It creates a kind of a neat look. And then I cut my locks. I didn't, I keep saying this, I didn't retrain myself to cut the lock in 2 different directions, because that seemed kind of crazy to me. Just learn to cut it one way. Cut the corner, go like that, cut a little square. You want them to look kind of professional, especially when you're selling these molds. People come in and get molds made of their stuff at the store, lots. Okay, I turned the mold. I didn't cut the piece the other way. Okay, a little cut in here to loosen the mold, like that. This was a new blade the other day. I put it onto the big mold. Nothing on the bench at your videotaping, Frank. Ooh, oh Lord. I left the door partially open so that the girls could come in if they wanted to. My little girlfriends. Don't tell my wife. Okay, look at that. Okay, so now I cut all the 4 corners, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but I still know you can all. Where's the X? The X is right here. Let's go with what we started. Now, look at that. You see it in there? Now, where's the back? Where's the front? That's the back. Now, I want to cut, I think I've showed this several times, but each video, I want to cut on this, the back edge, not the front edge. I don't want to have a seam on the front. I want a seam on the back edge. Are you seeing that? I want to bring my knife out. I try to bring my knife to that outer seam that we created so that it looks good. Beautiful. Okay, don't cut your hands either. Don't leave your hands underneath it to cut them, because God forbid your hands start looking like mine. Okay, look at that. Now, that's where the X was. I don't really like the fact that I cut away a little bit of the edge here, but no big deal. It's not on the front. So I'm going to make my sprue, my entry point, on the other side, because I got a lot of meat there. Make a nice cut, and then go in here and cut along there at the edge of the design. And then here you separate the mold a little bit, cut that like that, cut that like that, and look at that, comes right out. Okay, so Take a little cut off of here, and don't take a whole bunch off, you guys. Okay, just make it so that you can squish the look at that. And make a little cut here, little part of the sprue. This way your nozzle doesn't get plugged up, right? Just nice entranceway there. Okay, so look at that. That's mold cutting 101, and the design turn the piece. Come on, sweetie. There we go. Okay, look at that. I'm getting notes on my phone too, like people. Oh, it's asking you for a password. Okay, well, of course my wax pot's not on right now, so I'm not going to do a wax right now. But that's good for a mold. So you see that? And then I've showed this before. I can just show it now. It's one of my little secrets. Grab a thin chisel and go to the corners of these little things and cut a hole through there. It helps the air escape when you're doing a wax. It makes these corners real crisp and nice, and then you just put one or two around the outside along the edge. And don't go overboard before you do a wax, because so I got those. I'll do that one. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's long enough. Oh, that's about 10 minutes now. And then with the other part, that'll be a 12-minute video cutting, and that'll start my morning out. I'm trying to speak a little louder, and I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna go get some better equipment. I think I'm just gonna go bite the bullet. If I kind of want. I'm already probably about 3,800 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you could make a comment, because somebody said that'll help the YouTube see that I'm getting interaction. So make a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day. That's Tippy. Look at how filthy she is. Like, look at her. She's just filthy. What have you been doing? What have you been digging? Digging holes for rats? Digging holes for rats. Look at this one here. Soaking wet. Filthy. Looks like, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna keep them in here for a while so they can dry out. I want to at least do a wax. Can we get the angle there? I think we get the angle there. Okay, the wax pot's been a while. The wax pot's up to 200. Where'd that wax go? Okay, little talcum powder. Doot, doot. Okay, I'm gonna try to speak up a little. And stop trying to talk to myself. These are mold clamps. Great things. Really, you know, if you're going to be doing lots of waxes, mold clamp. You can see how my thumb's pressing there, and then the bottom. Okay, so this is a little too much. I think I like 16 pounds generally. Some molds I go up to 20. Some I'll go down to 13. Remember I cut that, so okay, let's just do it. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Let's shut this off. What did you guys do, huh? What were you digging up? Were you digging up a rat? This is what they do. That's what the dogs do. They just. I've got holes. I got moles. I got rats. And I got holes all over the place. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. 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 Yeah. So you see how my sprue attaches. Now, I literally I literally can cast that. I can literally just cut this off. And that's ready to go into production. Okay. No, I just racked the corner of it. Wasn't paying attention. Yep. Okay, so you see how important silicone molds are, and proper cutting. You know, get your technique down. And you know, you require a vulcanizer, a couple boxes of econosil, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and oh, there's 12. You know, half a dozen mold frames. You need 1 mold frame, 2 plates, a vulcanizer, and a box of econosil to get started. But, you know, look, I've got mold frames. This is for a 4 mold. Look at this one. Look at the size of that. Okay, and then you got your little ones, your regular ones, and then you got here for a ring, and then you got here even thicker in between, and they go on and they go on. And so anyways, you need lots of mold frames if you're really going to want to get into it and offer a service, you know, or at least take care of your own production. So with that being said, I think I'm going to say it one more time in this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make a comment, and I'll try to speak up a little bit more. I'm going to try to get some better equipment, and if I don't, try not to beat the shit out of me. And for me and the dogs, have a nice day. Stay inside today if you're on the West Coast. It's ugly out there. Call a buddy and be kind to your farm animals. And wait a second. Oh, have a cup of coffee. No piece of cookie. This is Tim Hortons blend, the Tasmo. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you saw that I was eating a cookie.